data contracts, this was a new thing to me. For the audience, like take us back to when this first idea emerged. Like what problem were you seeing in organizations that sparked the need for this thing?
Yeah, so the initial problem I was trying to solve, we're using data, but we wanted to use our data for more and more important applications. So like we're going to use our data to drive ML models that would actually provide product features that drive revenue. So we had this aspiration as part of our strategy. It was a clear goal of the company, but our data wasn't really reliable enough to do that. Our data regularly, the schema changed, kept breaking things downstream, and we felt if our BI applications are not reliable enough, built on the same data, then how would these ML applications be reliable enough to sell to customers if it's built on the same data? What I felt was solve problem would be like using an API like we do in software engineering. Like I thought the problem was really we're building on top of a database directly. We're using change data capture to get data from the database into the data warehouse. So we're building directly on the database directly, the same schemas, those schemas kept changing. Therefore, I felt if we keep building our same source, there's not much we can do to make it more reliable. We need some sort of interface there. To create an interface, I need to be able to describe it, a bit like an API spec. So I created one of those. And I thought, well, actually, if I've got this document describing the data and it's both human and machine readable, actually there's loads more I can do with that. I can start putting things in there to help with data governance. I can start putting things in there to help with access controls. I can start using that as a document where consumers and producers can discuss around and agree and become like a requirements document as well, and documentation. I started thinking, well, actually, all of these things are possible now at describing our data in sufficient detail through this data contract. So that's kind of where it came from. It started off as a simple, well, it's a simple idea, describe the data. But once you realize you can do that, and once you realize you can put almost anything in there, then it can become very powerful, and it solved my interface problem, describe the interface, and now we'll end up using it to solve many other problems as well.